Yes, we say good morning, good afternoon, good evening, depending on your time zone. This is the Global Clusters, and we are on the people to people revolution of the Global Clusters. As our custom, it is important that we share the evolutionary concept of our meeting before we delve in. Let's have the video of the people to people revolution. Thank you.
The People to People Revolution is here, a movement redefining how we connect. In a world where institutions and hierarchies often create barriers, this revolution focuses on direct engagement, people talking to people, sharing stories, and solving challenges together. This is about building bridges across cultures and geographies, fostering open dialogue and collaboration. Every handshake, every conversation, every shared experience is a step toward unity. At Global Clusters, we believe that true change happens when people come together, empowered by understanding and mutual respect. Let's bridge divides and embrace this revolution for a better world. The people-to-people revolution begins with you. Be part of a global community that bridges divides and builds connections. Visit theglobalclusters.org to join the conversation. Stay informed about upcoming events and revolutions, and remember, every meeting is an opportunity for change. Let's connect and create a better world together.
Let us connect and create a better world together. This is the people to people evolution of the global clusters. And we are saying instead of end SARS revolution, instead of end bad governance revolution, we are saying let us come for people to people revolution. And what do we do here? We are not saying let us take power from the powerful people. We are not saying let us cause chaos. We are not saying let us cause unrest or a protest that will cause um, injury to the economy of our nation. We are saying, let us come together to brainstorm on how we can help build a better nation. As we all know, the global clusters, one of the aim of the global clusters is for us to come together to build our nation because this is our nation, our mother's land, our fatherland. This is the only one we have. No matter where we are, no matter where we go to, we'll still come back to Nigeria, our fatherland. And it is important for us to always brainstorm how can we make our own nation better. Most of us have the opportunity to travel far and wide, to travel abroad, to see what is happening there and how these people, how they work together to make their own nation a better place for us to habitat and for us to enjoy the serenity that they have there. So the people to people revolution is talking about we going out there, reaching out to the people that we know have the capability, that we know have the strength and have the wherewithal to help others. Like we have the global clusters as the opportunity for us to come together, reaching out to each other, discussing better ways by which we can help ourselves. That's why we share the accurate knowledge, we share the accurate information. Even in the global cluster, we share the accurate connection in the global clusters. The global clusters is calling us, telling us, let us come together as a people, reaching out to ourselves, collaborating, brainstorming on best way in which we can solve our own problems. When you see someone that uh, is not doing anything, like someone that have nothing to do, going up and down, you call this person. What do you sabi? What can you do? Like what we have in the global clusters. Like we want to make everybody a value added person. So when everyone is adding their own quota, I add my own quota, you add your own quota, we have a better nation. It is important that we, as the people of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, we start thinking out of how we can solve our own problems, of how we can reach out to people, not just reaching out to people, talking about the real issues and how we can solve them. Gone are those days whereby we wait for the government to do everything for us. We are being empowered. In developed nations, it is the people that are developing their own nation themselves. They don't just wait upon the government. We have the ability, we have the skill sets, we have the knowledge, we have the strength, we have the ability, and we go out there telling people about what we are enjoying even in the global clusters. When we do that, we are reaching out to people to help them. Yes, the world is full of so many vices, but we can decide to be different. We can decide to be unique in our own different ways. How can I do that? When we see something that is going the other way in our society, we take it as a responsibility, as a Christian, that this thing ought not to be this way. We put in our own effort. We don't add to the injury. We do our best to solve the situation at hand by so doing one person at a time. Yeah, it could be difficult at times since you are just the only one doing it. But when you reach out to others, when people see that you are doing the right thing, as time goes on, they will join you. We don't need to give up when we are doing the right thing. We go out there, seek out for the people that we know that they have the ability to do what is right in our society, and we encourage them to duplicate themselves. We have the professionals amongst us that are willing to share their ideas, but no one is ready to listen to them. But we can go out there, identify these people, relate with them, collaborate with them to make things better. That is what we do in the global clusters. So the people to people is about we going out there, starting from our own corner, from our own remote area there, starts by reaching out, just like the way we evangelize. We evangelize the truth, we evangelize what is right, we encourage people in doing what is right. And we have a platform here, the Global Process, that's helped everyone, bringing everybody together beyond boundaries. We are here, we have people from all over the continent. We have people from Asia, we have people from the Europe, North America, South America, all over the world, even in the global clusters. And what do? We always come together, we brainstorm. That's why we have our meetings every day, brainstorming on how we can better ourselves. Instead of everybody just facing their own business and just looking at the world going around, we say, come, let us come together, let's build ourselves. Let's empower ourselves with the right mind. Let's empower ourselves with the right knowledge. Let's empower ourselves with the right information. And as we do that, every one of us, one person at a time, we continue to spread the good news of the global clusters. And the people to people is talking about the strong one among us, the strong one among us taking this bold step to empower others. When you empower someone else, you have this peace within you that you have made impacts in life. You have enriched someone's life through your wisdom. The issue of insecurity in our today's world, the issue of devices to this world is because we have uh the people, the powerful one, are not using their powers rightly, and everybody is feeling how can they escape from the oppression, and that's why you see people going around doing what is not right. And that's why that is going rampant. But we can start by changing that today. Most time we look at our environment, look at our society, you see all fence high up, you know, so tightly secure that there's no connection between the elite and those that are down there. And this is one of the factors that causes uh, issues in the society. When people feel neglected or if you feel not cared for, they want to go to the extreme to make themselves of influence. So we in the global clusters, what we are sharing here is that what we are advocating for is that you, as that person of influence, that you have taken your time to get to the peak uh, of your of your profession. Either you're a professional you have this vast knowledge. You take your time to look at those that you think can be mentored. That's people to people. When you that are up there, you took your time to share your knowledge with people that are growing. These people, they will see you as someone of value, and they will give you your regard. They will respect you. And as you share that with them, you encourage them to see the better of themselves, to see that they have a life of purpose ahead of them. Now, they see you as someone of great importance. Even if there's going to be any vices or there's going to be any chaos in society, you are going to be safe because they know that you are different. You are a person that uses your power, your knowledge to enrich others. You don't just hoard ideas. You don't just hoard innovation. You don't just hoard information. You are ready to help others scale up in life. People to people revolution is about the powerful one among us. Just looking out there and looking at someone with potential, someone with this talent, someone that with this gift, someone that is still struggling, and you decided, okay, I want to help this person, I want to raise this person. And as you raise that person, that one person that you raised have the tendency of raising others. And just one person at a time will see the kind of society that we want. That good society that we want, we see it growing in our own eyes. It's very possible, but it starts with you. It starts with you having the resources, is you having the opportunities, is you having uh, all the all the slots that you could get, and looking out for those people that can use it properly. You give it to them and you mentor them, you help them to scale up. Sometimes some people might not even have the opportunity of education, and you know that this person have the brain for learning, for formal education. It's just that this person doesn't have, maybe the family are not capable enough. You, as a person that have the ability, you can support this person. That person that you helped today to get a good education will never forget you. And that person could be someone that will even save you later in life. It happens. We have several stories that has happened in life. So whatever you do to anyone, we shouldn't just think that you do it because of what you're gonna gain. No, whatever you do for anyone, you do it for humanity's sake, because we are all here in this world to have impact in ourselves. Every day you ask yourself, what have I done today to affect my fellow human? What have I done today to put smile on someone's face? People to people is encouraging us to take it as an obligation, take it as a mandate that today I want to speak to someone about the global clusters. Today, I want to share an information with someone that I feel like will benefit this person. You understand? So that is people to people. Okay, there's a knowledge that I want to share with someone that I feel like when I pass this information to this person, it will enrich this person, to make this person have a better life. When we talk about people to people, we're not just talking about giving people money. It's not just about giving away all the likes alone. You understand? Giving your time to people. You know, there are some people that they like to be reserved. You understand? You observe this kind of people. When you observe them, you approach them, you get to know them better, know what they are going through. And when they see the genuineness in you, that you really care, you see them opening up to you. And you might just be very, very surprised that that person that you feel is reserved is because that person have not actually seen people that will hear from them, that will hear what they have to deliver. And people to people, that we can't write anybody off. You understand? Everyone is important, no matter how small. And we should start. And the global cluster is a family oriented community. Start from your home. You understand? Relate with your children, relate with your wife, and give them the right advice that will help them. Because every unit family make up the society. So every unit of a family need to be looked out for. That's why we need the adults to come into the global clusters, learn what we are sharing here, then they can share that with their own people, to go vertical to their own people also. That's very important. As we share our knowledge and we share our information, we expect it to go wide, far and wide. That is why the global cluster said, okay, you want to stream all over the Facebook, the YouTube, and every part of the world. Let people hear what we are doing, because we are doing what is right here. So people to people, good. We have the opportunity to go for the conventional, meeting people, discussing with them about what we feel, what we can share, what we've learned here. You understand? What we learned from mind surgery. Some people don't have the device or the opportunity. We can talk to you about what we learn here. You understand? We tell them that, wow, do you know that you can learn a skill that can make you skill up, that can make you earn something, that can make you have great thinking, that can enrich your mind. When you discuss that with people, they'll say, wow, are you sure this is existing? With that, we invite them. We can share our device with them. We can, if possible, we can share data with them. As they're getting value, you understand, in the global clusters, they will share with others, and it's absolutely free. The president of the global cluster has been so magnanimous enough, so kind, that he wants everyone to be part of this meeting. And these meetings are the gold mine. The meetings are the most important aspect of the global clusters, because it is through the meetings that we meet people, we get that Aquarius connection. We have several people here that have had the connection, that have upskilled them even in the global cluster. But that won't be possible if you don't come to meetings. When we come to meetings, we get to share our ideas, we get to even share what we do. People see the prospect in us, and they see that, okay, they can do business with you. It's going to be very difficult for me to do business with a stranger. You understand? So it is when we come together, we get to know you. You open your camera, you speak. From there you express what you do. From there, people get to know you. You are a prospect already. So whenever there's an opportunity, they know who to reach out for. You understand? So it's very important that we see people to people as an integral part of our nation building, by reaching out to ourselves, reaching out to those people that we feel like they are unseen. You understand? It's not just in the noise. There are some people that are extroverted. They can express themselves. They can talk. Or there are some people that they're just in their corner. They're just observing. You understand? But when they see people that really click with them, they got to express their innovations, their inventions, their ideas. It is from rubbing minds that we see that people come together, they agree to build a nation. So the developed nations that we see today doesn't just exist. It is people coming to the realization that it is themselves that they need. You and I are the ones that can make our nation a better place. So it is our responsibility, it's our obligation that we come together, we brainstorm. If there's a challenge, we come together, we share, we share what we have in uh in uh in our society. We share our burden. It is very important we share our burdens, we share our ideas. Okay, there's a situation in the community. Okay, the road to our community is not good. Are we going to be waiting for the government? Yes, sir. Let's come together, let's fix this road. Yes, sir. That's people to people. We come out, oh, let's fix the drainage. Okay, it's rainy season right now in most part of Nigeria. Okay, let's fix our drainage. There's some on nice video going around about flood in some communities. You know, this might be because of everybody just minding their business. When people come together, they're gonna be proactive. Oh, it's rainy season. Okay, what's happening around our environment? Okay, what are we gonna do now? Okay, let's come together. Let's clear the drainages. Let's make sure that everywhere is tidy. From there, we fight even sicknesses and diseases. But everybody minding their business in isolation won't help. But when we come together, when we collaborate, when we share ideas, from there we will see the way forward on how to solve our problem. One of the reasons um, we are where we are is because we are not working together enough. We need to stop outrightly the issue of tribalism, the issue of religiosity. You know, that won't help us at all. You know, I used to see some sin in the society. When it's time for protest, when it's time for agitation and bringing things down, nobody will talk about religion then. Nobody will talk about ethnic. We all come together to destroy things. But when it's time to let's come together to build, let's come together, then people now say, oh, you're not from my denomination, you're not from my tribe. It's just so unhealthy. We need to look at that and change that. When it's time for us to build, we shouldn't see division. We should all come together we should come together to build our nation, because it is us that can actually build our nations by ourselves. You know, nobody is gonna come build our nation for us. I'm so sorry. China will never come to Nigeria to develop Nigeria for us. I'm sorry, US will never come here to develop our nation. It is we that will develop our nation by ourselves. So whatever we want for our nation, you understand? We should just cut away the religiosity that have divided us, because the purpose of this system being brought has been abused totally. You understand? Religiosity was never the intention, the objective was never to divide us. You understand? But people have turned it to manipulate others. You understand? The purpose of religion is to bind us together, bring love. It's love, but you see, it has been diluted, it has been adulterated. That everybody now is now hiding under is to ferment trouble and evil. So we shouldn't do that. That has not really helped us. So we should now look within ourselves, that we should treat ourselves as the people of this nation. We should remove every every selfishness from ourselves, every greed, we should remove it from ourselves. People to people is talking about we coming together, being strong in unity, in oneness, that we want to make our nation better, beyond any political affiliation, beyond any religious orientation. We should come together to say, okay, we want to make our nation better, and we have to be deliberate about it. We have to be intentional about it, because no one is going to do that for us. We are the one that will do that by ourselves. That's why I really love the global clusters. You see, we all come together. Every tribe, every race is here, and we are all working together to make ourselves better. I have my friends from all over the nation, all around the globe. You understand? We working together, brainstorming. You understand? Helping ourselves. Now is the age of AI tech. We are helping ourselves to learn these things, and how we can scale up, and how we can use it to help ourselves, how we can use it to enable ourselves, how we can use it to financially add up to ourselves. You understand? How we can be creative using these things to make our work easy, to make our work efficient, to make us better in what we do, no matter what you do. You understand? That is people to people, bringing your ideas to the table. Oh, I got these ideas and it's working for me. I want to share with people freely. That is people to people. When you have something that is working for you, you share with people. It is even on these global clusters, many of us have been so linked up with several opportunities. Like I have been linked up with the University of Cambridge, learning some wonderful, beautiful courses that have been enriching me so well, and I'm so grateful. I'm so grateful to the Global Clusters for that. I'm so grateful to the president, Dr. Adekule Badmos, and the OO1 Man Surgery, Dr. Michelle Oko, for that, for sharing that. And there's so many people I've been able to meet, by my friend, Cluster Tennessee, my friend, Cluster Afolabi, the director of WeWard. my friend Mr. Fares, my friend Mr. Baj, and we have been able to meet several uh, big technocrats like my person Kayode Odesun, Master Genie, the OO2 certificates, our Dr. Alex, the OO1 certificate. We've been able to meet several people that have been adding value every time they will come to us. This is what we have, like the Global Daniel will come, retired Wikenga Oshin, we have our retired Victor Inadi, everybody coming together, giving us ideas. We have my mommy collect also. She will come from tight schedule, all the way from US, coming to share ideas with us. It has been so wonderful in the global cluster. I have been enjoying massive, 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 uh, massive enlightenment from the global cluster. The people just about, we don't even compete in the global clusters. There's no competition. People is about competition. You understand? When you are doing well and you share your ideas with me, you are telling me that I can do it also. So I will, even if you are doing better than I will take you as my mentor. People is about mentorship. Yes, sir. So we don't compete when it comes to people to people. The issue we are having with our development in the nation is about competition. Oh, this one buy this car, I want to buy a better one. This one build this house, I want to build a better one. This one got this, I want to get a better one. That is a problem. That will make us grow as a people. So what will make us grow is when I got something that is working for me, I share the idea with someone else. You understand? And most of the time in our nation, most time you see people having more than enough, and they just some will just keep it, some will even waste it, some will let it rust and damage instead of sharing it with people. That's the genesis of most of our problem. You understand? So when we talk about people to people, you think about, oh, I'm having three square me, but there are some that are not having that. Okay, why can't I share with others? Oh, I have some of my wardrobe I've been there for like a year, I've not even used. Why can't I just pick them and share to people? That's people to people. When we do that, when I share what I got with people, when I share ideas, when I help people, it will be peaceful. In fact, I don't even need defense. I don't even need my fence to be so high because everybody will be so busy pursuing purpose. One of the issue of um, insecurity and vice in the society is because some people are feeling neglected. They are feeling like they don't have any hope because they have purpose, but their purpose looks so bleak. They can't. They feel like it's so blurred. They can't even make anything here. So let them just go to the extreme. But when everybody is busy doing things with themselves, they know that they can come to you, not forcefully, forcefully coming to you to take things from you. It won't be there because you are already sharing your what you get. So when we share our resources with people, when we share our ideas with people, we don't just feel that we are alone. We have people around us. In the global cluster, we talk about the Aquarius connection, which is talking about the social capital, and that's talked about how much investments you have invested in people actually. So the more people to people you have done, the more accurate your connection will be. Because the people that you are helping will see you as someone that they can rely upon. They talk about you in the right way because you are genuine, and you can even, no matter what happened in the society, you are going to be safe. You can see people to support you even when you have some idea, when you have an idea that you want to establish, because you have been there for people who rise for you also. So it is important that in everything we do as a person, we also think about what the next man, the next person, the next door, how are we gonna impact their lives? It's very important. That's people to people. Okay, the idea I got, how can I share this? Okay, that's why in the global clusters, there's always this meeting. That's the purpose for this. And I believe that the people to people is one of the reasons that we have the global clusters, because the convener of the global clusters, that's Dr. Adekunle Badmus. You know, he he reached out to people when he got this vision, when he got this idea. He reached out to people, I got this idea and I believe that it can help our nation. He spoke with people in the diaspora, he spoke with people around locally, and they saw what he had in mind. And if he hasn't been a better person to them, they won't respond to him. You understand? And you have his people that is collaborating with. You have the technical team to coming together to create the app. You have people working behind the scene, making sure that everything is working right. You understand? So when we reach out to people and we impact people, it is very important that we are going to get it back in many ways. So let's do our best in our nation. Let's move away from competition and start collaboration. So when we start collaborating, we have a better society. We, the reason, one of the reasons we are having issues in our society is one person want to be better than the other person, and that is not even the best. You understand? And we shouldn't just look at people based on their status alone. The person that I feel like is not well to do today, the person that you feel like is not up to your standard today, if you that are up there did your best or you do your best to uh, assist this person, you see that this person can be a great value to you. We have seen it in ages, in literatures, in books. We have seen people in history that they were nobody, but they got a support from people that believed in them, and they continue to rise on their shoulders, and they become better people, better persons for themselves and to the society. So it takes just one person. You understand? It takes just one person to be that best that we want. So we as Christians, it is our duty that we look out there for those that feel like that needs our help. How do people need your help? Through your mentorship. You can mentor people, you know, giving your idea, giving your advice, telling them they can do it, supporting people in their potential, letting them know that they have potentials that is worthy, that can even be of better for themselves. Let people see hope in themselves. Let people see life in themselves. Let people know that they have the ability and the capability to do well for themselves. When people see that you have interest in them, they tend to listen to you more. You understand? And it's beyond material things. Yeah, if you have the material things, you have the money, you can give to them. But when people see that you don't look down on them, you call them, you reach out to them, you support them in what they do, they tend to listen to you more. And we can be that hope, we can be that light to everyone in our society. It's very possible. As far as you're a cluster, you have all the trainings. You understand? If you're a consistent cluster, you have all the trainings you from what we have been getting. Every day we have this training, and we have even mentors. We have mentors in the global cluster that are always giving freely. They're always giving training freely. We have Dr. Kari every now and then is there to give training, like world class global trainings that will enrich your life. So all these, when we have people like that, elder statesman that will spare his time to come share ideas and teachings with people, definitely we can do the same. We can do the same because they have a serene environment there, and that's how they do. They share things around there. So we can imbibe there. If this man can share all this for free, why can't I do that? What he is doing, I mean, Dr. Kari, is to share his own idea to the world, because every of is missing. You see people all over the Asia, Africa, North America, South America. You see people all over the Europe being in the meeting, sharing ideas. You know, the same thing we can also do. When we That's why we are being encouraged to create our own Spark Hub. This Spark Hub will help us to extend our horizon, extend everything that we got here. We can share with people in our own cluster, like in our own WhatsApp group, or in our home, like a small gathering. They hear what we do here, and they can add their own advice also. They can add their own voice also. And whatever they feel like is not clear to them, they can ask. The platform is open for everyone to add their voice. Although we have the global clusters platform, the social media platform, just like the Facebook or LinkedIn, but we just want this to be like reaching out to people, just enlightening ourselves, nation building, telling ourselves how important we are to ourselves. I am important to you, you are important to me. You understand? That is why we have the people to people, reminding ourselves the importance of individuals' effort in nation building. I can't do anything alone. I can only try. But when we are much together, we keep on moving. We're moving from competing with each other to collaborating. It's very important. I don't see your progress as a setback for me. No, the sky is so wide enough for all the birds to fly without even colliding. You understand? So, but we come together, we share ideas. I'm gonna be so humble enough to ask my fellow Clusterian, oh, how are you doing this? Oh, I want to learn this. You understand? I can see Cluster Flabi doing his AI. Oh, I like what you did. Oh, can you teach me? You understand? And him also is very free and so humble to teach because somebody else in the global cluster taught him. You understand? Cluster Tendency was there for him to support him, to guide him through how the AI is being used. So he got that. So he got a mentor that was humble enough to teach him, definitely he's going to be humble enough to teach someone else. And I should be humble enough to learn. With that, we are creating a better society for ourselves. So it's not about protesting, it's not about fighting, it's not about competition, it's about coming together for a prosperous nation, coming together for a prosperous society, coming together for a collaborative society whereby everyone comes together, sharing their ideas, bringing all the positivity, because it is this positivity that can make us grow. Enough of the negativity. The negativity is enough. In fact, we have more than enough of negativity around. We have more than enough of cannot be possible around in the society. We have enough of it's gonna be bad in the society. But we should be different. We should be different from those people saying it's going to be bad. We should move away from those people. We should see positive. We should see light, and we should share that to people. Yes, it is possible when situation changes in history. This is not even the list of what has happened in every nation, and what we are going through as a nation is not even peculiar to us, Nigeria alone. It's all over the world, but every nation knows how they manage themselves. So we should also know how we can manage ourselves, carry ourselves together, sharing the good news with ourselves. That's why the global cluster says that let us come, let us do people to people. Instead of coming together that we want to protest, we want to take power, we want this, we want to take it back. You understand? Instead of saying we want to take it back, you know, let us come together. How can we do this better? What is the best way for us to solve this? And in that sense, one by one, little by little, we see ourselves progressing and having the better society that we have. It is 20 minutes to ending, and I don't want to be the only one talking on the call. It is people to people evolution of the global clusters, and it is important that we have the voice of others that are on the call so that we can have others share their idea. Host, kindly bring people up to add their voice to people to feel revolution. Thank you, host. Host, kindly bring people up to share their voice. Thank you. Hello, kindly unmute.
Yes, sorry.
Ambassador, sir.
Sorry, I'm actually very, very busy. I want to greet everyone. I'm right here at Abyss Farmers Market, Lekki, and we have to bring some new clusterians to see what we're doing to contribute to promote food security under the leadership of one of our great clusterian ambassador, Dr. Nelson Usman. One of the great clusterian built something here and he used it to empower a lot of people. So the people to people revolution, the place of people in nation building cannot be pushed away. And that is why every Sunday we come here to talk about the importance of people to people revolution. Anything you want to do in life, you need people. You need people. What's your attitude towards people when you see them for the first time? What do you do? How do you relate with them? What kind of impression do you leave with them? What do you allow them to think about you? What's the thing that you put into their hearts? You understand? Because anytime anybody is meeting you for the first time, there are things that they will go with and say, that guy, I think is a guy I can tag along with. I think that guy is not the guy I'm supposed to do anything with. What impression do you give to people? So you must be conscious of the kind of impression you leave with people. So in people to people revolution, the fact is that we should be conscious, and we should, if you know you are a good person, you must produce your kind. If we really want to grow Nigeria, if we want to grow Africa, we must all endeavor to produce our kind. So I just want to add my voice, and because you can see I'm a bit busy right now. Thank you, Clusterian Oluwaseyi, for all you do to contribute positively to humanity. And thank you, great Clusterians that are on Zoom, that are on StreamYard, on YouTube, and on Facebook. And when any of our videos are shared, please endeavor to share them. Thank you very much. God bless you. Let others contribute. Go ahead.
All right. Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. Host, you can add others while I check the comment section. In the comment section, we have some wonderful comments by Clusterians on the call. One here says that it is imperative for Nigerians to commence thoughtful deliberation and cooperative endeavors to advance our nation as a collective community through people to people. It is deliberate, it is important. It is important that we do that. We come together to we connect for deliberation. Okay, something is going on now, we come together to solve it. That's very, very important. I love that. Then there's another one here saying that we should ourselves equip yourself with a transformative mindset. Equip yourself with transformative mindset. That's another one drop there by one of our cluster following. Now, the mindset is very, very important. That's why in the global clusters we do what we call the mind surgery. What you have in your mind most of the time determine uh, how you behave. It's very, very important. We have a right mindset, like the uh, president I've mentioned. What kind of impression? How do you really relate with people? When you meet people, what is the first thing that comes to your mind? Is it about what you're gonna gain? Is it how you're gonna benefit, take from them? You don't just deal with people with by what you want to take from them. You deal with people in a relational way, not in a transactional way. Transactional in the sense that when you just go to a vendor, you just go to the market, you just transact, you just buy and just move away. There's some people that when you even meet them, that they'll call you names, customer, and those ones, they are not dealing with you. There are some vendors that deal with you in a relational way, not just in a transactional way. They want to continue that relationship, not just the transaction. That's why even the next time you need that stuff, you think about that vendor. That's not transactional. That's relationship. You have made it relational. Because you are thinking about, you don't think about just what you want to gain from that person alone. So it's very important when we are relating with people, we relate with them with by how we want to uh how we want to be a person that want to add value. Now, another one says here, yes, real connections matter. Thanks for being part of the relationship. Talk to people. Okay, real connection is very important. When we meet people, you think about how you want to connect with them. Very, very important. Now, we've talked about we should move from competition to collaboration together will rise. We should move away from competing with each other. When we compete, we can't grow because I'll be thinking of how to bring you down for me to go up. And I'm sorry to say, most of the time, this is the ideology of the third world country. We I want to step on the next man to go up, and that will be a cycle. The other person want to do the same, want to revenge, and the world will continue to go around like that. So it is important that in the people to people revolution, we have the mindset of coming together to work together as a team. We collaborate. Collaboration is one of the key importance of um, the people to people revolution. We build trust among ourselves. When you treat people right, you build trust among yourself. People see that, okay, this person is trustworthy, is someone that they can share their burdens with, is someone they can share their mind with, is someone that can help support their dreams and aspiration. So when people see that you are someone that supports ideas, they tend to work with you more. They tend to work with you more. They tend to want to they see you as a good team player, you know, from your home to the society, to the community, to your workplace, you know, let them always bring issues to you to solve because they know that you have a right sense of judgment. You are not sentimental, you are not biased. You don't treat people based on their ethnicity or their tribe or whatever they are. You are a just person. You are the person that will handle matter the way they are. So be that kind of person that will be unique in the society. Be that kind of person that will be different. Be that person that they will sort out for when there's need for a reference. Can you be referred? Do you have the attributes and the characteristics of that person that can be referred? Have you done something a long time ago that you don't even remember, but somebody never forgot, and that person will remember you for good? Are you that kind of person? Please just ruminate about that. The host, please, if anyone is on the backstage, you can bring them up so they can add their voice too as we proceed. Yes, so the People to People Revolution is still talking about every one of us
Good
coming
evening.
together to add value to each other. Good to have you, Ma. Good evening, Ma.
Good evening, sir.
Yes, Ma.
It's raining here, so I'm lying down. I have to close that camera.
It's all
Well, I
right,
hope
Ma.
I can still make information like this.
Perfect, 100%, Ma.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Clusteria Oluwaseyi.
Thank
The
you, Ma.
Lord will bless you for us. Thank you
Thank
for
you.
your time. Thank you for your efforts. Thank
Thank you,
you
Ma.
for the way you are doing it. I pray it will not go unrewarded. In the name
Thank,
of Jesus.
thank you,
Want
Ma.
to appreciate our president too, Ambassador Adekunle Badmos. Thank you. Wherever you are, the blessing of God locates you, your wife. I pray the Lord will uphold all of you. And to all great clusterians in the house, I recognize everybody. Thank you for having me this evening. We have been talking about people to people revolution. And I want to say that my honorable mentor, Clusteria Odusagu Oluseyi,
Thank
has
you.
done serious justice to it.
Thank,
But notwithstanding, I still have to say this one.
yes,
When
Ma.
we talk people to people revolution, in actual sense, this time is about lifting each other. That's the information we share at this time. Lifting each other. Knowing fully well that life cannot be lived alone. Yes, like we all know that life is meant to be enjoyed. But even at that, if you are alone in this life without others meaningful ones around you, you cannot enjoy it.
Mhm.
And that's the more reason why you have to lift each other, lift other people around you. Very, very important. That's the message when it comes to people revolution. Then I want us to take note of this. The expectation of God from every one of us is to live an impactful life,
Mhm.
life of impact. We should be able to impact others positively. So the question we should be asking ourselves as we are waking up on daily basis is that which life am I going out there to impact?
Mhm.
How will I impact others? How will I bring others up? Very, very important. Let's take note of this. The Bible says something. I may not know the actual place, but it says that till heaven and earth will pass away, the poor will not cease from the land. I don't know where it is, but I know it is in the Bible. I
Sure.
wouldn't know who the poor will be, but that's the word of God. And do you know that this phrase or this statement of God is a temptation to every one of us, honestly. And that is why whatever God is giving you or has given you, it is not for you alone. Let's always have that at the back of our mind. No matter how little or how much God is giving you, has given you, it is not for you alone. It is to lift others. It is to affect other people's life positively. It's to raise the hope of the hopeless. Some people are down. Why? Because they feel this life is not worth to live. And I tell you, there are a lot to achieve here. But because please let's rise up, lift others, lift others. Let's bring hope back to the hopeless. Let's make others to feel belonging. And that's one good thing we are enjoying in this platform, community of the global cluster. Honestly, if you are not yet there, please come up. And that's why we should not keep our peace. Let's go out there. Let's spread the gospel. Let's bring others. In developed country, by the grace of God that I've been to, though not on everybody might be good there, but I can tell you 80% of the people there are good. They have good minds because they are always ready to help each other. They are always ready. I tell you, they are friendly. They are friendly. And that's why they are moving at the pace at which they are moving. Now we are saying for this country, we can do better. We can even be better than those countries. Let's have a change of mind, a positive mindset. Let's stop violence. Let's
Mhm.
stop competition. Let's rise up and change our own country too for better. And I know it is doable. It is possible. During that day when we're in the village, I want to bring this up as the villagers, they walk. You see them going to this person's farm when it's harvesting time, they go and assist. When it is harvesting time for that one, they go and assist. You see, sharing things among themselves, manual labor, manual work. If it is the road that leads to their river, all of them will not go to work that day. They will come up to work on it. And you could see how love radiates, how they love themselves. Then reverse is the case in our society these days. Why? Where do we get it wrong? Let's come up. Let's change our mind. Let's help each other. Let's know that this country could be better again. And by the special grace of God, it will be better again. Thank God for this platform. Thank God for the visionaire. Thank you for all of us that are supporting the vision. I pray we will not be weak, we will not be weary. We are changing the scenario, and the Lord will help us. People to people revolution. Thank you so much for having me. God bless you, sir.
Thank you very much. We really appreciate you. You have always been uh, a motivation and an inspiration to the youth, and we value all you do, and we honorably and respectively regard your presence every time, man. Thank you for all you do. We really appreciate you. Host, please, if we still have others on the backstage, you can bring them up as we are concluding on the people to people revolution. Want to appreciate everyone that have joined today. Yes, somebody is coming up. Uh, please unmute and speak, please. We have just 3 minutes to go. I can see somebody coming up. Maybe it's the network. Okay, sir. Uh, Sir Olufumilayo, sir. Kindly add your voice, sir, to people revolution as we close, sir. Kindly unmute, sir. Unmute and add your voice, sir. You can unmute, sir. You are muted. Kindly unmute, sir. Mr. Olufumilayo Bakari. Okay. If you can hear us, you are muted. We can't hear you, sir. All right. Um, every Sunday we have our people to people revolution, and what we do here, as you have heard from the president, and of course from yes, sir. You can yeah go on,
Yeah,
sir. Sir.
thank you very much.
Yes, sir.
This is a wonderful family. Kudos to Ambassador and the job well done by our Pastor Uluashe.
Thank you, sir.
According to the last speaker, it's Deuteronomy chapter 15, verse 11. Says, "For the poor will never cease to be in the land. Therefore, I command you, saying, you shall freely open your hand to your brother, to your needy, and to your poor in your land." This is what we are doing now, people to people. I want to reference what happens, even still happening. I came from the village, and our parents they know more about leaf, different kind of leaf that we can use to cure disease and that. But they left with this idea. We don't have them today. If people to people were there then, you and I make use of what God has created for us. So what you are doing every day is to ensure one connectivity, is to ensure to give a roadmap, is a form of counselor, it's an act of mentorship. It's a great platform for knowledge sharing. It eradicates barriers. It bridges gaps and bring people together. It also helps us to reach the unreached. When there is people to people, you'll be well informed. Thus, enrich the people and the nation at large. We have a lot to do to bring Nigeria back to the stage of recognition through people to people. Duplicating yourself by depositing your idea, create your kind. This will definitely give you, as the owner of the idea, a respite to gather more ideas, you know. But I don't want to say much because a lot has been dealt with. What I'm saying in essence is that let's ensure right from our home, husband and wife exchange ideas, parents and children exchange ideas, rooms to room, flat to flat, street to street. Let us build nation by exchanging ideas that are valuable to the betterment of the nation. God bless you, sir. Thank you.
Wow, thank you so very much. We really appreciate you, sir. Thank you for coming forth today, and thank you for adding your voice. We really appreciate you, respectively, and we look forward to having more of you, sir. And as we go forward, yes, uh, we have been able to share ideas, we have been able to interact and share people to people today. Tomorrow is Monday, and by 9 o'clock in the morning, Nigerian time, we have our mind surgery. We'll be bringing people that have been through the thick and thin in life and how they have been able to scale up, helping us to understand that even in the turbulence and the storm of life, we can actually succeed. Who are we? We are the community of professionals and upcoming professionals. We are the community of technocrats or those that want to become technocrats. We are a community of entrepreneurs or those that want to become entrepreneurs. We are not just a social media platform with marketplace where you can sell like a pro. Even with instant monetization, we are a community where we share accurate knowledge because we believe that it is the right knowledge you have that will give you the right power. We share the accurate information. We believe that if the information is like a bridge to where you are, to move you from where you are to where you ought to be, and we share the accurate connection because we believe that to whom you are connected to determine what you collect. As we go further, we hope that we will all see the vision and move along with it to make our nation great again and to make our continent Africa great again. I am Oluwaseyi Odusagman and I say bye for now. See you tomorrow. Thank you.